Welcome to my channel, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm Ghost Gen 3. Today we're going to talk about the Smith & Wesson M&P Tactical pen. This one's in green. Basically what I want to show you here is basically, in my opinion, and I think most of us know this, these are awesome, but you can use any pen. These obviously stand out nowadays. I like them more for backpacking. Take them out there, you never know what you need them for. Besides, I always have a little small notepad in my go bags and stuff to write stuff. So I don't take this normally with me any day, and of course every state has their own laws, so you gotta look into those laws. But here's mine. As you can tell, there's one little screw that came off and it's lost, God knows where, but this still works, and that's good. And anyway, so yeah, anything can be used. I mean, you have a pencil, number 2 lead pencil, my God, it's excellent. And you know, pointed, a regular pen, things you're gonna do with the tip, anything that's pointed at the tip is basically can be used as a weapon, defensive or even offensively if need be. But anyways, in a good way. So I wanted to show you guys, this is the color of it on mine, and I'll mention some things. I saw some other videos that others haven't mentioned. For the most part, everybody covers it, but I'm also going to open it up and show you about the ink and how to change it. That doesn't take a genius to do that, but I think people like to see that. I do. Kind of sometimes when someone has something, I'll open it, and they never do. Anyways, this is knurled right here. It's really good grip. This is smooth right here, obviously, all this stuff. When I write, I don't write down here. Some people do, and for me, I'm a bit eccentric, so this is it drives me nuts. I just go right at the tip for me, and oh my God, I could write better. So anyways, but I wish it was more knurled down here too. But let me open it up, because this is the way it works. This is basically your tip right here, and I'm going to demonstrate on some wood and a tin can so you could see the effectiveness of it. You can already tell that I've beat it up a little bit before in the past. All you do on this kind, I notice a lot of these tack pens are different depending on the company and all that, the shape of it, minor differences, but they all do the same thing. So that's all you do is you pull it out. Kind of looks like a bullet on both ends, which is pretty neat. Like I said, this is like a forest green color. In the ads online years ago, I thought it was like a light blue, great, like a bluish gunmetal. I thought that was cool, but this is what I ended up getting. So either their cameras are not good, or you know, I know my eyes are good. So, but this is what I ended up with. So this is a pen. I have it in black. It originally came in black ink. All you do is close up this part right here, and now you have a writing instrument here. As you can tell, there's black here. Now, I recently checked this. It was in my one of my go bags, and sure enough, last night the ink was leaking out of it. Haven't even used it in a while, so I like to check my stuff every like 4 months, 6 months, somewhere in there, and it was leaking, so I cleaned it out. I'm going to take this apart so I can show you. So basically what you do is unscrew here, and this is the pen side. You can't unscrew this side right here, where the striking part, and there it is. It's a spring. Here's your tip. Looks like actually looks like a bullet, doesn't it? The front head of it. Here's the opening there. Here's you know, so it's all knurled there, so you can screw it on, and basically you just pull it out. Now that's what that looks like there, and it's like I said, it's a nice pen. I'm obviously not going to be carrying it where most everyone should know what these are, you know, if they're showing it off, so you be careful. Anyways, here's your regular, this is your basic. This costed me, 2 of these costed me $5. I think 6 something with tax, but has a spring. Some of these tack pens don't. I'm going to show you another one on the next video. I didn't want to mix them up, so this one requires a spring, so it will come with it. And or I'm sorry, I took the spring off the old one. I apologize. This didn't come with it. It just came with just this. So some packages do if you need a spring or lose it. So definitely you're going to need it. This is what I bought just right now, right before the video, because I wanted to have a working pen. No point in doing a video if you're going to have a pen that's leaking all over and it's not working. I can't demonstrate to you. So this is what you would buy. These, like I said, for 2. You can buy 1, but I only saw 2, and I decided, you know what, let me get 2 because I needed 1 for my other pen. And it's by 4A. I have, this is something maybe some of you guys don't think about, but I do. Black ink. Black ink is accepted in most places. If you go somewhere and you're writing something maybe for a company, or you're applying for a job or something, or maybe a fax type, there's what I've been told is blue ink is not accepted in some forms. It won't go through, or it's hard to photocopy, I guess, or it doesn't come out as well. But whatever the reasons are, I've been told that. So I always carry pens with me, anything I'm going to be doing, in black ink. Just a little tidbit so you guys know, in case you've run into that, or if you ever do, have a backup black ink pen to write with. But anyways, one thing I did is I got the medium point. Some of you guys may not think that or not know. Ask the salesperson. The other one is fine. I didn't want fine, so I'm going to show you what the medium point. It says 1.2 millimeters, and basically it says low viscosity, easy flow ink. Basically, it just means it's a little thicker in ink. So let me write on this in a second. So anyways, here's how we put it together. Obviously, here's your impact point that you're going to use, and all you do basically is stick the butt end of this, and this is what it looks like. Because, you know, there's different ones, so I had to take the one that was leaking there, because this back end is different, or longer, or shorter, even this part here, compared to others. So you have to get the right one, take the original. If yours is leaking, don't do like me, where your hands are going to get dirty with it. Put it in a Ziploc bag and then take it with you, so you can still see it and you don't get it on your clothes or anything. So no boo-boos. Just put it in through here. You're going to get your little bullet tip right here. There's a spring. Twist. Doesn't take a genius. Oh, and by the way, these things, this pen, I almost forgot to mention. Right here, this one doesn't have an O-ring or nothing like that. I looked. You would think it would, but it doesn't. So just so you guys know, it's not going to be... I don't know what happens if you throw it underwater. I think it'll still work. It's a pen. So, but anyways, and oh, also too, they sell cartridges like this, by the way, which is that type of cartridge that's gas. From what I understand, they're it's had some kind of gas. It's the ones that write upside down underwater. So no matter what direction your pen is in your bag or wherever in your car, you can grab it, like the space pens basically, and you can write it. Now, I saw it costed more. It was about, for one, it was about maybe $7, $8, $9, depending which one. And the plastic part was longer, so you would have to cut it off. So maybe if you could find the size, if you're interested in that, just to let you know, they do sell them and you can probably get it. So now, basically you have both sides. You want it to write, put your cap back on. Now you have your writing part. And this is what that 1.2 millimeters looks like. This is the medium ink. So, as you can tell right here, I like that. You can see it better. Some guys, hey, ladies, you want it, there we go, Ghost Gen 3, my channel. Now, some of you want it thinner than this, and that's going to be your fine point. This is your medium point. I'm writing a little messy here, but this is your medium point. So now you know, in case you buy it, you know, before I was like, oh, damn, this is too thin. So remember, if you get the regular fine point, it's going to be finer than this. That's what that means. Medium, there is a thicker one. They didn't have it there, but I'm fine with medium. So now you know what it looks like. It stands out. I mean, God, you can photocopy that or whatever. If you can't read that, you need some binoculars, my friends. So just so you know, that's how that is. Now let's get to a test. Oh, one more thing. Let me cover this pen up now. And this is what the cap looks like. Now, you have this little hole right here. I figured lanyard hole. People want to put something through there. Maybe hang it from their packs is what I'm thinking. I'm sure some of you can come up with a lot of uses. I'm going to try to find another screw here somewhere, and maybe like the screws for glasses, spare ones, and put one in there. But otherwise, it's still holding. So you could put something through there. So I like the option. I've never put anything through there, but let's say I wanted to and let it hang from my car somewhere, or my pack mainly is basically my use for it. It's a good idea. It's cool to have. I just haven't used that. Now this, by the way, this is not magnetic. Only the clip right here is magnetic. So I thought I'd mention that to you guys. I haven't heard anyone mention that. The reason I mention it is because I like to know. So obviously this pen is made out of some kind of aluminum or something, and this is obviously magnetic. I put my magnet to it, and you know what? Some might say, who cares? Yeah, but let's just say you drop it, lose it, you have something, a magnet on a string. Hey, you can just put it, it's going to attach to this, you can pull it right up and get your pen back. Just one of the things I thought of. But or maybe you have a magnet attached to your pack. Well, not pack, but let's say your pen, attach your refrigerator so you can have a pen available taped to your wall. You can put this against it like this. Let's say my thumb is a magnet, and it's going to hold right there. Excuse me. And you're always going to have a pen right there that you know, right on the wall or right on your refrigerator. So something interesting to know. So that's magnetic, the rest is not. All right, let's do a test right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stab this with against wood and then a tin. So, and by the way, some people stab like this, as you can see. Hey, if you have to, you really have to hold it tight. Have the bottom here. What's really recommended is obviously you want to have your thumb up here, because if you do this, you're going to go like that. It's going to slide down. You're not going to get the most effective impact. So you want to have your thumb right here and then stab down. That's going to give you the most impact and into someone's muscles areas, and this will this will cause some pain in someone, especially in the muscles. I mean, I push it against myself, and think of a Charlie horse bruise that you've had and you can't function your leg or arm. Of course, remember, that doesn't mean the threat is over. I mean, you can go different ways around someone. I'm a martial artist, so I know knives and knife techniques and knife fighting. So it's the same thing. Now, this is not to make fun of anyone that's, because I take this serious. I'm professional. I try to be funny here and there. If you don't have a thumb, some people, I'm not going to say handicap, but I'm going to say some people don't have a thumb. You don't have a thumb? Hey, like we can do here, and I'm going to use my other hand so you can see the other side. And this is how you would normally do it. So if you don't have a thumb, put your finger right here. So let's pretend I don't have a thumb, and you're a person who only has 4 fingers. You put this part of your index finger on there, you still grab, and you're still going to be able to take care of business. So that's just another technique, or you have it injured or in a cast. So remember, this is the other side. Use your, no thumb, use your finger right here, your index. Just grab it, and you can still do and take care of business. So just a little tip right there. All right, so let's go right here so I can show you. I'm not going to jam this table because, let me turn the camera. The whole camera will jump up and fly into the sky, and God knows what will happen. So let me put it on this wood right here. I'll zoom in, so bear with me here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is stab the wood. It hasn't been stabbed yet, poked, however you want to look at it. And just so you can understand the intensity, I'm not going to do it my hardest, don't need to, but basically I'm going to poke it right here. I haven't done it at all, so I'm going to do a couple and then I'll get a close in so you guys can see it. So if this is a person's body, you're getting in. By the way, you could also use it like this and just grab tight, of course. And if you needed to block somebody's arm and get in under the ribs or whatever, yeah, you could still use it as a poker into their eyes or whatever you need to be on the soft parts of the body, the head. I mean, this is just going to do damage. And if you need to, hey, do it. Disable a person, run away. Tactically run away, as you want to call it. Doesn't mean you're scared, just means you're getting the threat out there. Especially, he might have buddies, he or she. So think of these things before you have to act defensively. There might be friends coming or something like that. So let's get to it. So, by the way, this is pine wood. Wow. So let me get a close-up right here for you so you can see the damage this thing did. It's pretty extensive. And just think, look at that. It kind of looks now I'm just going to bring the camera there, so I apologize for all the shaking and moving. Look at this. Obviously didn't make these big holes, folks. So look at this right here. I mean, let me point with the pen. That's pretty deep right here. I would say 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters in some areas, like right here. Hold on, sorry. Almost looks like BB's hit it or something. But imagine that being the human body, you know, where it's basically muscle. Yeah, you're going to do a lot of damage. And God forbid soft tissue like the eyes or the temples, things like that. I mean, just massive pain. So anyways, now you know what this can do right here on pine wood. And this has been outside for a while, so it's not soft, but it's still a little hard. But you get the gist of it. Now, what I'm going to do basically is show you this tin right here. This is just a typical tin can, mandarin oranges right here that you see in the store. So it's tin. I mean, look at this. I just bent it. And what we're going to do is stab this part right here. So I'm going to hold the camera with my right, so I'm actually going to do this with my left. I don't have to even use the full force. But first I'm going to do a couple of these. Look at that. Just look at the little impregnations, the dents that it makes. So let's go to it right now. Remember, thumb right here. or if you don't have a thumb, finger right here, and it'll still work. So anyways, look at that. I just barely went up maybe about 12 inches, went straight down, and I'm actually seated right now. So can you imagine? Look at that. That was a human body or something. There's the inside. Just devastating. So like I said, anything can work. You don't have to buy these out there. Fancy looking, nice, I agree. I love my toys, as I always call them, but you know, got to respect these weapons. And slash pen. Can you use the pen side? Yeah, you could use the pen side as well. You have to buy a new pen, I'm sure, after that. So anyways, that's 12 inches. Look at that. It went in a centimeter. Let's look at the inside. Oops. Let's look at the inside right here without covering it. So I'll do one more and go, you know, look at that. It's not even that scratched up. Just the very tip. And maybe a little to the side right here. So let's do one more. Remember, this is with my left hand right here. I can work the knives and everything left and right hand. Now let's look how deep that is. Holy moly. Yeah, that one went deeper, and I still only went 12 inches. I just put more force in it. So this is okay. Now we go. So look at it. It went the entire little, what I call the bullet head right here. So this went in about 1.25 inches deep. I'm sure I could put the whole damn pin in there. So now look at the difference in the holes. That's more force. That's 12 inches up in there and then down. So less force. Either way, brutal. Very brutal. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my review and this little testing right here. Look at this. Minor scratches. I scratched up my pen just for you guys so you could see what it's all about. So maybe I have to touch it up, but it's not a big deal for me. So anyways, here's the Smith & Wesson M&P Tactical pen. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Click on the like button, my friends. Give me the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Have more cool videos coming up, and more informative and about many different subjects and tactics. Have a beautiful day, and take care. God bless.